Hi, I'm Sarah Jagger and welcome to Mummy Makeover, the show where we beautify busy mums. We know that you have your hands full with tiny tearaways and don't have as much time to spend on your hair and makeup as you used to. That's where we come in. Gary France is a top stylist with hairdresser Toni and Guy. He'll get to work on your hair, and I'm a professional makeup artist. I can make you beautiful. Meet Cassie Berwick. In the mornings, she only has time to spend 2 minutes on her makeup. Her favourite makeup product is powder, and she said she hates her nose. Cassie, welcome to Mummy Makeover. Hi, Cassie.
Hi, Sarah.
Cassie, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 26 years old. I've got a baby boy called Ben, who's 2 months old, and I work in admin.
Little Ben, is he giving you any time to spend on your personal grooming?
Oh, at least 2 minutes a day.
Bless him. Now, your makeup, is there anything that you'd like to take away from today?
Well, I really like the colour green, but I don't know how to apply it, and I'm not really even sure if it suits my skin. So if someone could show me, that would be great.
I'd love to use green on you. And your hair, are you thinking about a different style?
I would like something different. I need something different. It's been the same for a long time.
Well, let's go and introduce you to Gary.
Lovely.
Cassie, meet Gary.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Come and have a seat.
Thank you.
Now, Gary, Cassie is looking for something a little bit different. She's had this style for a while and really wants to try something different. So I'll leave you guys to talk about it.
Okay. All right. Hi, Cassie. How are you managing your hair at the moment?
Well, really, most of the time it's just go back in a ponytail.
Okay, so you just wake up, do
Yeah.
that, and get on with your day. Well, that's really low maintenance, but I think what would be nice is if we can give you a haircut or redesign the shape in some way that you can still, you know, have minimum fuss with it, but you've got something softer and you know, a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
I see you've got some colour in your hair at the moment. Is this something you've been doing yourself or?
It's a bit of a mixture. Some is from the hairdressers, and then after I had Ben, I did attempt a couple of times to colour myself. It didn't exactly go to plan.
Okay, so I think once we've completed the haircut, we'll then do a little review on your colour, and I think we could really improve that as well, give you something really nice and rich and shiny, and that's how do you feel about that?
That sounds great, yeah.
Okay.
So, Cassie has her hair washed before returning for some dramatic surgery on her hair.
So, Cassie, we're going to just basically start the haircut through the underneath. We're going to reduce this weight from around here, but then keep some softness through there. And then all this area, we're going to just drop over some soft layers and leave it, you know, much longer and softer through the front here.
Cassie's hair has suffered since having her baby boy. But over the next hour, that's going to change. A blow dry, and next, time to repair the DIY colouring.
Paola's a top colourist within Toni, guys, so we've just cut the hair, Paola, and I just feel she needs a bit more colour. Any suggestions?
Yeah, well, what we're gonna do with Cassie's hair is just we're gonna play with the colour and try to make something quite easy to maintain, but just give a little bit of vibe to the haircut. We're gonna try to make it quite rich, and we're gonna put some depth through the fringe just to make it a little bit deeper. We're gonna use some reddish brown through the rest of the hair just to make it nice and glossy.
That sounds great. Let's get cracking.
Paola has got a lot of work to do. First, she has to apply the different layers of colours. And then it's a long wait under the dryer. Cassie doesn't mind the out-of-this-world headgear. At least she gets to put her feet up. Wow, Cassie, completely different. I'm noticing a colour change and quite a funky cut. Gary, what have you done?
Well, if you remember when Cassie came in, she was just tying all her hair back in a ponytail. So we wanted to change that. We wanted to give her something that we could soften out through all the underneath. She had a very wispy fringe before. We wanted to make a bit more of a statement with that. So we just cut that a little asymmetric, very subtly, and left these longer panels here, which we did a change of colour on, and just evened out the rest of the colour. I think it's beautiful.
I love these little tips of gold through the end. Cassie, what do you think?
I think it just looks amazing. The cut is fantastic. I love the colour, and it just looks so shiny.
Happy customer. Right, we've done your hair. Let's undo your makeup. Cassie, we spoke this morning and you told me that you wanted to know how to use green eyeshadow. Why green?
I wear a lot of green and I think it suits me, and there's a lot of green eye makeup around, but I don't know how to use it.
There's an easy way to use bold eye colours, and that is to concentrate the colour just around the lash line. What I'd like to do first is to even out your skin tone slightly, just get rid of any redness. For speed, a compact makeup is nice and easy. A little bit of powder just to set that. A translucent powder is best because it's not going to change the colour of your makeup or your skin in any way. I think your eyebrows are pretty good the way they are. I like the colour, I like the shape. I'm going to set them in place with a clear eyebrow gel. Let's define the top of your eyes using a dark brown eye pencil. Let's just soften that down. Now, sheer minty greens or any kind of pale colour like this, when used as a wash over the entire eye, all the way up to the eyebrow, never come out the depth of colour that you see in the palette. So you can wash this as a base all the way up to the brow. You really want to just make this inner corner of your eye a little bit brighter by taking the minty green right into the corner there. The deeper, more emerald green needs to be applied around the lashes using a small brush. Now, I'm applying a waterproof mascara, and it's really quite jet black. I think it's important to balance a very bright eye colour with quite a lot of mascara. The less blush that you can use, the better. What a tiny bit does, and I use my hand to tap off any excess, is it brings out the shape of your cheekbones without them looking too flushed. Okay, Cassie, now your brief was simple. You wanted new hair, green eyeshadow. This is what you looked like this morning. And this is what you look like now. What do you think?
I just look so different. I can't believe it. I love the eyes. I love them, and I can't wait to try it at home.
The eyes suit you. Green eyeshadow suits you. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Mummy Makeover.
Yeah, thanks for having me.